Now, students, today we're going to learn class 4 EVS 2 Discomfiture of Shaistekhan. In last lesson, Pratapgarh makes history. You learned the killing of Afzal Khan. Now, here, Aurangzeb, Mughal emperor, was very unhappy and sad when he heard the killing of Afzal Khan. So, he thought of an idea. He called for his uncle Shaistekhan, who also was a very powerful Sardar. He called Shaistekhan and he told Shaistekhan that do whatever you want. But I want Shivaji out of my life. You're not coming back to me without Shivaji. And he also said that remember, if you cannot defeat him, don't show me your face again. Don't come to me without Shivaji. Now Shaiste Khan left with a huge army. He left for Pune. From far, if you would have seen his army, it was looking like a huge ocean. That much big army. Now, Shaiste Khan knew once he reached Pune that it was impossible for him to fight Shivaji if Shivaji will be in forts in high mountains. So what did he do? He went to Lalmahal in Pune and took over Lalmahal. Now when Shivaji heard about it, he was disturbed. He had an idea. You know how brilliant he is. But to discuss his idea, he went to Jijabai. And when Jijabai heard about his idea, she took a deep breath and said, Shiva, do you know how risky it is? You may die if you fail. But what did Shiva said? Shiva replied that, Ma Sahib, if I have yours and Goddess Bhavani's blessings, nobody can defeat me. And then here in Pune, what did Shaiste Khan do? He placed his soldiers all over Pune. Nobody could come inside or go outside Pune unnoticed. Now here Shiva had an idea. He sent a man to Shaiste Khan saying that one of my Mawla is getting married. So you should allow the procession to enter Pune. And Shaiste Khan like fool agreed. And the marriage procession entered the town late evening. Bridegroom rode a horse and was hiding his face with flowers. There were musicians. You can see Shivaji and his men dressed up differently and they were unnoticed. And even Shaistika's man came to watch the procession. Now, the moment the bride and the bridegroom reached Lal Mahal, they were invited inside. They went inside. Once inside, they took out their swords and got ready for the attack. Now, here you can see how Shivaji he is instructing his Mawlas since they knew every corner of Lal Mahal. They took their position and was ready for the attack. Now, how did Shivaji enter Shaiste Khan's room? He entered through a kitchen window. When he entered, there was a cook cooking for Shaiste Khan. The cook turned back to look at Shivaji. What did Shivaji do? He broke his head and he moved towards Shaiste Khan's room. Shaiste Khan was in sound sleep. Suddenly, Shaiste Khan heard some noises going around and he caught up. He ran towards the window to see what was happening. He saw Shivaji's Mawlas there. And the moment he turned back, he saw Shivaji was already in his room. He panicked. He called out for Allah and he ran towards the window. And he tried to jump out of the window. But before he could jump, what did Shivaji do? Shivaji cut off his three fingers. As you can see here, he's running towards the window and Shivaji is coming and cutting off his three fingers. But somehow he jumped off the window. And what did he do? He was very lucky that only his three fingers were cut. He dressed up in a burqa. He went and sat in a woman's quarters, thinking that nobody will identify him. And there Shivaji came and he saw a lady sitting in burqa. So Shivaji went to that lady and asked, who are you? And he said that I am Khan's wife. But Shaiste Khan forgot to make the sound of a lady. He said in men's voice. Shivaji understood and Shivaji said, I'm giving you one more chance. You get out of my sight. Never show me your face again. And Shaiste Khan ran for help. And here Shivaji and his men slowly disappeared in the dark. Full night. You can see Shaiste Khan's men were searching for Shivaji. But they couldn't get Shivaji and his men. They escaped from there. And then what happened? Shaiste Khan with the three fingers cut, he came back to Aurangzeb. And he said, Aurangzeb, I'm sorry I couldn't bring Shivaji back. Now Aurangzeb was so angry. He told him, go back to Bengal. I don't want to see you. That is the end of the lesson. Students, let's have a revision time now.